Sources tell Citizen TV that the leader of the majority, Eden Duale, stood his ground that the motion seeking to repeal the International Criminal Act to pave the way for Kenya's withdrawal from the ICC had no bearing on the fate of President Uhuru Kenyatta and Deputy President William Ruto. This amid fears that the way the motion had been drafted with phrases like cutting links with the ICC would send a message that the two leaders were out to defy the process.
What I said, and even what I made clear in the amendment, was that if actually we go that route, we will be contradicting the fact that they want to cooperate, because that is the act that actually sets up the legal framework and basis for cooperation between the state of Kenya and all the institutions that are relevant to this case and the ICC as a court. So we are saying that we should not go that way. With respect to the International Crimes Act, there is no need to repeal that, but let us also make the statement clear that we're willing to cooperate so long as it is done within the, within mutual respect, within mutual the reciprocity of that cooperation.
What we did here today will eventually culminate in Kenya withdrawing from the ICC, but that has nothing to do with the cases that we have with us today.
Citizen TV is in possession of a copy of an amendment that was to be introduced by Majority Chief Whip Kato Olemetito, which would have led to the insertion of a clause urging the House to resolve that the cases against Kenyatta and Ruto be brought before the Republic of Kenya in line with the recent African Union resolution. The clause did not mention Ruto's co-accused Joshua Arap Sang. The other clause was one urging the House to resolve that the government of Kenya petitions the ICC to ensure that the trial calendar does not precipitate a constitutional crisis in the country by facilitating the absence of the nation's executive and his deputy. Court leaders termed this as an indication of mischief and lack of understanding of the independence of the ICC.
What does that mean? The implication is maybe they don't want to go to the ICC. The issue is this: they have to face the law. If they are innocent, well and good, they'll come back.
It's very wrong, and you have decided as court to not move Kenya out of the Rome statutes.
The Jubilee leaders say it's a balance between cooperating with the court and challenging the handling of the cases, given that they do not exist in a vacuum. Alex Chamwada for Citizen TV at Parliament Buildings.